Time to abandon ship.
Here we go.
Can I persuade you to join us for a drink? It's a tradition.
Here.
Jar Jar, homie, my main man, quickly. Before the Separatists attack, get into the escape pod.
Hey! This is escape, then we're the pod.
Welcome back to Star Wars Escape Pod, and happy Star Wars Day. It's May the 4th. It's a great day to be a Star Wars fan, and there's no better way to celebrate Star Wars Day other than playing a game of Star Wars Escape Pod's very own Ultimate Trivia Contest. We've got quite a few competitors today, but if you're not interested in the trivia part of our episode, you can skip to 59 minutes and 40 seconds to hear Blake and I chat all about the Star Wars news today, the sales going on, everything May the 4th related, as well as what happened with the Bad Batch from Star Wars: The Clone Wars. So much going on today. Let's get into it.
Another happy landing.
All right, welcome back, guys. We've got Reed, Calvin, Ben, Bryce, Tyler, and Wes on the show. I'll just go one by one so everyone kind of knows your voice. Reed, welcome back. You've been prominently on some of the episodes before where we've talked about some video games and stuff like that. So welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me, bro. It's been a hot minute.
Yeah, always. And Calvin, we last had you on, actually, well, they're upcoming episodes, but we'll be having you on the Ewok Adventures commentary track.
Yeah, and today I'm here to reclaim my or to defend my third place title. But now there's two more people, so now third place hopefully won't mean last.
Yeah, totally. And Bryce, welcome back to the show. You've been on quite a few times now. Looking forward to hearing you on the Ewok Adventures commentary track. Those are pure gold.
I mean, the only reason I watched those was so I could get these Ewok Adventures questions from the movies on this trivia.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've actually added in a few since we did those movies.
Yes, I knew it.
Yeah.
You got this, Calvin. All of our studying.
Oh yeah. Ben, welcome back to the show. It's been a while. We last had Ben on in our earlier commentary tracks through the Skywalker Saga films and the spin-offs and all that when we were going through that series. So welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
Well, it's good to have you back. Wes, likewise to you. It's been a while since the commentaries. It's been, right? You were on for a couple of those, right?
I think maybe episode 2, the commentary for that.
Okay.
It's a long time ago.
Okay, it was a while ago, but you know, I got to credit you for coming up with this amazing Python scripted trivia system here. I know it's a simple little thing, but it's more than I could do, so thank you for that.
Yeah, no worries. I'm just here to answer every question wrong and make everyone feel good about themselves.
Excellent. Well, it is multiple choice, so you got a 25% chance of getting each question right, and I'll explain the rules in just a bit, but good luck.
Careful, he made the code. I don't know. You don't know what he put in there to help himself.
Yeah.
What algorithm is he using to get ahead of the game?
Yeah, exactly.
I gave myself all the easy questions. You got to see.
Key name West gets tier 1 questions.
Every question is about Gungans for some reason.
Yeah. All right, and Tyler, welcome to Star Wars Escape Pod. This is your first time actually being on the show, but you've been in our Discord for a while, and you're good friends with Bryce here, so it's good to have you on. Thanks for joining the trivia.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, not anytime.
We're supposed to only answer wrong answers only, right?
Wrong answers only. Yeah, that'll set you back to a solid last place. But you know what? It's still probably better than what Blake would manage to do if he was here. So I don't know. What was the score last time? Who won? Was it Calvin or was it?
No, it was totally not me. No, I was definitely last.
It was Blake. It was Blake.
100% I was last.
All right. All right, cool. Well, I'll just explain. We'll just dive right in here. I'll explain the rules, and hopefully it doesn't take too long of a time to do the rounds. What I'll try to do is do like an approximate 8-second answering time per person. Give you some time to think about it. Each question is multiple choice, and there's 5 tiers worth of questions and 153 questions. So how it works is if you get a question right, you go up a tier, and if you get a question wrong, you go down a tier. And the questions are laid out as such with these particular tiers. Sorry, where is it here? I wrote a notepad, which I've now totally lost where that is. But that's okay. Tier 1 is the staple movies and some easier-ish questions from the animated shows here and there. Tier 2 is completely TV, so live action and animated shows that includes The Mandalorian all the way through Star Wars Rebels, Clone Wars, Resistance, etc. Tier 3 is canon level books, comics, video games, anything of the sort there. Tier 4 is expanded universe, Star Wars Legends. It's a lot of the older stuff that a lot of people today wouldn't know about. And the final tier, Tier 5, is any extremely hard questions or behind the scenes related material, anything of the sort. There's actually not that many of Tier 5, which is good because at least from playing last time, not many of you guys actually made it to Tier 5. So
Tier 2 is a vicious beast to tame.
Tier 2 is. It's full of questions that many people wouldn't know just based on the fact that having seen the 7th season Clone Wars show, it's not in everyone's history. And so, it puts you all on I don't know. How many of you guys have actually seen the full show?
I have once.
Ben has once. So the rest of you guys. Oh, actually, you know what, Wes, you have seen the show a full time all the way through. But
yeah, like 6-7 years ago. I don't think we can count that.
Right. It was a while ago now. So, okay. Well, good luck to all of you guys. Depending on the time, I'm going to try and make the point cap either 8 or 10, depending on if we run out of questions or whatever. So we'll just go for it and call a winner at the end of this thing. And good luck to all of you.
May the force be with you.
Yeah, may the force be with you. I don't have any cool sound effects for right and wrong answers, so we'll just make do with the technology.
Just make them
that I
with
got.
their mouths instead.
Yeah, someone just doing an R2 like screaming noise, like wow.
That was pretty good.
All right, the first question is for Bryce. Which Sith Lord shows as an allusion to Yoda on Moraband? Is it A, Darth Maul, B, Darth Revan, C, Darth Malgus, or D, Darth Bane?
It had to be a Clone Wars first one. You clowning me? This isn't even tier 2. It's Bane. It's D. Right?
That is correct. All right, next question is for Ben. Savage Opress is the brother of whom? A, Talzin, B, Ventress, C, Maul, or D, Rada?
That would be a C at Maul.
That is correct. Sorry, these are random tier 2 questions just showing up in tier 1, I guess. Or perhaps they're just easier tier 2 questions.
It's from the movies.
You did say there would be a couple. So
I did. There would be a couple, but they're a little easier. So
2 out of 2 is technically a couple.
Wow, third in a row here. Okay. Question number 3 goes to Calvin. Ventress becomes what after she leaves Dooku? Is it a Night Sister, a bounty hunter, a Jedi, or nothing and just dies?
This is from Clone Wars as well?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I've seen 2 episodes. I'll go with what was the first one? Night Sister? Let's go with Night Sister.
Night Sister. Yes, indeed. She becomes a Night Sister after she leaves Dooku. Congratulations.
You didn't go with
correct.
D, does nothing and dies.
That was actually going to be my second pick.
I like that one.
All right, next question is for Tyler. Saw Gerrera was first introduced in what? The Clone Wars, the prequels, Rebels, or a novel?
The Clone Wars?
All right, going with option A. That is correct. Excellent. All right, next question is for Wes. Ahsoka Tano was first introduced on which planet? Coruscant, Tatooine, Christophsis, or Geonosis?
Oh man, I have absolutely no idea. I thought at least someone would have gotten the question wrong by now. Let's just go with Coruscant.
Coruscant, okay.
That was a
Incorrect.
mean question,
The
Josh.
answer is C, Christophsis.
I thought that was a
never in
made
a
up
million
word. I thought
years.
for sure you made that up. Christophsis.
I don't even remember the question.
Somebody named Christopher in the store group was like, "Oh, what do we call this planet? Oh, my name's Christopher. Let's name it Christopher."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christophsis.
All right, the last question is for Reed. Which planet is Ventress originally from? Is it Tatooine, Dathomir, Raxus, or Coruscant?
I'm gonna go with Dathomir based on Calvin's answer.
That is correct.
Not that
All
I
right.
actually knew.
There's a trick answer in there. So yeah, you got that right though. Okay.
You guys ready for 6 more Ventress
That is
questions?
the first round. It looks like Wes, you're 1 point behind. That's okay. Now that they're all at tier 2, more harder questions coming their way. Actually, you know what? No, I think we programmed it. I think you have it set to start at tier 2. That way, if someone gets a question wrong, it goes down to tier 1. I just remember that.
Such a long time ago, I don't remember, but that sounds like it
I
could
just
be right.
remember you saying that to me a couple months ago. Yes. Okay.
I think Wes's algorithm's not based on like time or something. It's based on like the weather.
that actually makes a lot of sense because those are all Clone Wars questions. So okay, yeah. So that's now Wes, now that you've got one wrong, you'll get a tier 1 question next time. That makes a lot of sense.
I actually just looked at the code and you're right. It does start at 2-2.
Okay. All right. Yeah. That's the one thing I forgot to mention. I guess totally slipped by me. Sorry, guys.
Nice, hardest part's over.
Hey, you all got it right.
2-3
You all
now.
got a question right, so that's good. But now
It's
here's
only
where
getting harder.
Yeah, here's where the fun begins. Okay, next question is for Bryce. The most recent. Oh, you know what? This is an outdated question. Okay. Okay. Aside from Star
Perfect
Wars,
for me.
aside from Star Wars VR Pinball, what is the most recent VR Star Wars adventure in the form of a video game? Is it
God.
A, Secrets of the Empire, B, Vader Immortal, C, Tales from the Galaxy's Edge, or D, Star Wars Squadrons?
I think it is C.
Yes.
You
You got it right.
Because of the High Republic stuff, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. Okay, next question is for Ben. Blue milk comes from what animal? Is it a Rathtar, a Bantha, a Krayt dragon, or it's Gamorrean urine?
Say the multiple choices again.
Is it A, a Rathtar, B, a Bantha, C, a Krayt dragon, or D, it's Gamorrean urine?
I'm going with B.
B, a Bantha. All right, cool. You got it right. Moving up to tier 4.
Oh no.
It's like, which of those animals looks most like a cow?
Yeah, that was literally a good question. Like, you can't milk a raptor. I don't think it's Gamorrean pig.
I don't think you can milk a dragon either.
No, yeah.
Like,
not
with
with
those
that
animals alone, I don't think there'd be a lot of blue milk in the galaxy. People
No,
trying to
yeah.
milk a raptor.
Like, I think D could have been Gamorrean milk, but it wasn't even that. It was Gamorrean urine.
Exclusive you found on Tatooine.
Oh man. All right, next question for Calvin. The model of Slave 1 is what? Is it A, a Fire Spray 31, B, a Firebolt, C, a Nimbus 2000, or D, a YT 1300?
Well, I know it's not Nimbus 2000 because that's from Harry Potter, I think.
I like that one.
And I think D is the Millennium Falcon. What were the first two?
First two is A fire spray 31 or B a firebolt.
I think it's fire spray 31.
Yeah, you got it right. All right. B is also a magic broomstick.
Yeah, it is. That's hilarious.
You know why I got that one right is I could read it in your face when like when you read the Harry Potter one. You're like firebolt. You're like,
I had the doubt in my mind that like that was actually a reasonable option for you. So,
it was clear that it was not.
Yeah. All right, we got a question for Tyler. The book that preceded Rogue One, which gave more detail on the character Galen Erso, was called what? A. Catalyst, B. Tarkin, C. Aftermath, or D. A New Dawn?
Oh, jeez. I'm gonna go with C.
C. Aftermath. All right. No, it is actually A. Catalyst, a Rogue One novel. Aftermath.
I got that.
Was
Dang, that's
a
hard. I wouldn't have got that either.
It is. This is a hard tier, man. It's a hard tier. Aftermath was a book that took place after Return of the Jedi, but nobody liked it, so it doesn't matter. Turn 11 goes to Wes. How old was Yoda when he died? Was he over 800, over 9,000, over 900, or over 1,000?
Oh man, I mean, clearly not over 9,000. Is it over 800?
Are you going with option A?
Wait, actually, hold on a sec. If I answer the lowest, it's always going to be right because he'll have died over that age.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. That's a good point. Okay, you got to guess over the closest age that he's been over when he died.
It's just a math problem.
Wes is too smart. Yeah, like, we had this question last time, and we did not find this.
Yeah, nobody got that.
Yeah,
Wes is the only guy that would catch
I think
that.
we're all the rest of us are too big of a nerd to like actually try to get the accurate one. And Wes is just like, you know what? Like, how do I break this down?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like this is on you, Josh. You invited a mathematician.
I'd say let him have it.
But I do think it's over 800.
It is over 900.
Oh, so I'm
You're
still
wrong,
right.
Wes.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's gonna find us over
He's
at
kind of
$50.
right.
You idiot, Wes. Oh, that was good.
Jeez.
I think we should let him have that. That's so funny.
I think we should.
I think we got to give him we'll give him a bonus
I
point at
think he
the end.
deserves it. He definitely
Yeah,
deserves it.
I'm
Wes.
down with that.
All right,
Wes
a bonus point at the
for that
end.
one.
Yeah.
See, I'd rather you just give him the point because if he gets a bonus point, then that means he still gets the point, but he doesn't have to move up a tier.
I'm saying bonus point because I
That's
can't
the best
actually
possible
add a
scenario.
point in the thing. So yeah. Wes, you got to make this a little more advanced for me to add in points here. Bonus point it is. You just remember that for me, all right? All right, next question for Reed. Corellia is known for what? Is it A, ships manufacturing,
A.
B, drug trade, C, garbage disposal, or D, slave trade?
A.
Correct. Well done.
Child's play.
All right, we'll cycle back to Bryce. Oh boy. Okay, you're in the tier 4. The Jedi Apprentice series has how many books?
Oh my. Okay, what are my options here?
All right, you got A, 20, B, 18, C, 12, or D, 10.
Oh, I think there's a lot of those. I'm gonna go with 18. That seems like a good number.
18. It is 20.
Oh, there were a lot of those.
There was a lot of those. Yeah. That's close though. It's good.
Is
it's
it
good
like
estimate.
perfectly 20?
It's perfectly 20, and I forget if that's just like the numbered ones or if that's also including the because there were some special edition releases that didn't have a number that was also still part of the series. So I forget what I based the answer off of, but yeah, there's a lot of those books. So the next question is for Ben. Hard question here. Prince I always forget, what is it? Exor? Shizor?
Ixor? Yeah.
Exor? Yeah.
Scizor?
Exor is of what species? Is he A, a human, B, Dracelian, C, a Nemoidian, or D, a Falline?
Gonna go with A.
He is a Falline.
Man, I should
I
have
don't even know
switched.
who this is, so.
This was my question.
No, that was Bryce's question for sure. And Bryce lives in tier 4. He's just
For the books.
Yeah. Except for that. All right, next question is for Calvin. Darth Malik's master is whom? Is it A, Revan, B, Bane, C, Bandon, or D, Andedu?
Oh man, I think was it Bandon?
No, it is not Bandon. It is Revan.
I thought Malik was the master and Revan was the
opposite
in the games.
Yeah.
Like Malik. Yeah. Oh yeah, because Revan.
Yeah, tricky stuff. All right, next question is for Tyler. The bounty hunter known to have a pet Anuba is who? Is it A, Dengar, B, Bosk, C, Aura Singh, or D, Embo?
I'm gonna go with Dengar. I actually don't know this one.
Is Embo. He's got he's the one with the metal hat, throws it around. He's got a pet dog.
Of course.
That follows him around all over the place. Yeah.
Also
pretty
from the Clone Wars, right?
Yeah. That was a tier 2 question. Yeah. All right. So next question is for Wes. Palpatine's worshippers in episode 9 are part of which group? Are they part of the A, Acolytes of the Beyond, B, the Sith Eternal, C, the Knights of Ren, or D, the Sathari?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is another one where I'm just gonna guess. Is it A?
Nope.
Wes is getting clobbered.
Oh yeah. It's
At
the
least I
Sith
have the
Eternal.
bonus point.
Yeah.
You're not super far off though. The Acolytes of Beyond were this group of they were kind of like Sith worshippers. They were introduced in the canon trilogy, the Aftermath trilogy, and they were this group of these Sith religious people that just absolutely loved Darth Vader and Palpatine. They went scouring the galaxy for all these old relics of the past, and there's a fan theory out there to say that they are possibly the same thing, but at the moment that's still not confirmed. So, but yeah, in the movie it's the Sith Eternal that they call themselves at the very end. All right, next question is for Reed. Cal Kestis' story picks up how many years after the Jedi Purge? Is it 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, or 4 years?
Ooh. I'm going to go with B.
No, it is A, 5 years.
Wow.
You played through Fallen Order, right?
Oh, yeah.
Did the rest of you guys play through Fallen Order?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Didn't we do a review on Fallen Order?
Yeah, we did. Yeah. That was a good game. I like that story.
Half a point for being 1 year off.
No. Yeah, maybe. We'll see how close it is at the end. I don't know. Well, I'll keep
Wes had to work so hard just for his one bonus point.
Reed's just Reed's like, hey, throw me a bone, buddy.
Well, I feel bad. My questions have been pretty easy for the most part. Let's be honest.
They've been all right. Yeah, you've had some good luck there. I don't know. Wes just keeps getting clout. I don't know if they're easy questions or hard questions, Wes. You tell me. But
I mean, I just don't have the knowledge, I think.
All right, next question is for Bryce. Cycling around again. Vader Immortal takes place on what planet? Is it Coruscant, Nur, Bogana, or Mustafar?
Another VR. What?
Yeah.
I think it's Mustafar, right? I've never played it. Yeah, okay.
It is. Congratulations. Okay, next question is for Ben. Name the remaining survivor of the Night Sisters from Jedi Fallen Order. Is it A, Merlin, B. Marin, C. Ariel, or D. Grub?
It is B, man.
Okay, what was your answer?
It was B, Marin.
B. Marin. Okay, I was inspired.
Grub.
It's obviously
A lot of effort went into that one.
A lot. Okay, the next question is for Calvin. Fortress of the Inquisitorius is on which planet? Is it A. Mustafar, B. Camino, C. Exegol, or D. Nur?
I think it's Exegol.
It is Nur.
Oh, okay. So
What's
that wasn't
Nur?
from.
The Inquisitor, that's from Jedi Fallen Order as well. So that's
Yeah.
I didn't play
yeah.
that.
Technically, isn't it on a space station?
it's on a different planet that orbits around the same system as Mustafar. It's the Mustafar system, but it's a different moon. It's called Nur, and you can see Mustafar from the surface of the planet. And so Vader has his castle on Mustafar, and then the Inquisitorius, which is where he's got all his Inquisitor agents, they reside on this castle on the opposing planet called
yeah,
Nur.
I
It's like an
remember now.
ocean world, yeah.
Yep,
And
yep.
there's
Now I
just this giant underwater base with this castle that pokes out the surface. It's pretty cool. Like I love the design of that place. It was awesome. So next question for Tyler. How many Star Wars movies are there? We got a tier, it looks like a tier 1 question, is it? Is it A, 11, B, 9, C, 6, or D, is there 12? These are the staple movies, including the spin-offs, and not counting Holiday Special or Ewok Adventures or anything like that.
11.
Well, there's-
I'm going with 11.
You got it. There's 11
Wow.
movies.
I was gonna say for me,
Yeah,
there's
tier
only
one.
6 canon movies.
There's only 6.
There's only 6.
There's only 6.
Including Ewoks bad. Hold on, I gotta recap.
Yeah, this is kind of a trick question, Josh. Yeah, I feel like this is a matter of opinion.
If you answered 6, I might have given you a bonus point there. I don't know. All right, the next
I'm answering 6. I'm not even saying the prequels. I'm saying the original trilogy, Holiday Special, and the 2 Ewoks.
Yes.
Well played.
Well played, yeah. All right, the next question is for Wes. Qui-Gon Jinn's master was whom? Is it A, Yoda, B, Dooku, C, Sifo-Dyas, or D, Oppo Rancis?
Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm gonna get another thing wrong. Actually, hold on. It's Sifo-Dyas, isn't it?
Is that your final answer?
Well, now that you've said that.
Well, you're asking me. I'm the one with the answers.
That's fine. That's fine.
Survey
And
says
it's not Oppo Rancis.
Yeah, you got a hint from the competitors. Okay, what was your final answer?
Sifo-Dyas.
Sifo-Dyas is incorrect.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, it was Dooku. All right. So we have turn 24 going to read. The Battle of Jakku was how many years after the Battle of Endor? Now, this is not to be mistaken with the movies. This is an event that happened between the films and is what you see as the scarred leftovers of the battle when you watch The Force Awakens. So, is it A, 5 years, B, 1 year, C, 29 years, or D, 11 years?
I'm gonna say 1 year.
You got it. 1 year after Return of the Jedi. Okay, turn 25 goes to Bryce. What replaced the corrupt and weak New Republic? Was it A, the Galactic Empire, B, the Fel Empire, C, the Galactic Federation of Free Alliances, or D, the New Jedi Order?
Now, this is a EU, right?
Yeah, this is an EU
I
question.
think it's C.
That's correct.
Wow,
It was
Bryce.
the Galactic
Yeah.
Federation of Free Alliances.
wow, that's smarty pants over there.
He's
The most
EU
irrelevant
master.
Star Wars information.
Wait. Isn't that acronym literally GAFA?
Yes. Yeah, I think so.
All right, we got a question for Ben. Thrawn is what species? Is he A, a Duros, B, a Pantoran, C, a human, or D, a Chiss?
He is D, a Chiss.
That is correct. All right, next question is for Calvin. Darth Maul has how many confirmed relatives alive during the Clone Wars? Is it A, 2, B, 3, C, 1, or D, is it 4?
2.
Option A? No. He has Savage Opress's brother, his mother Talzin, and he has a brother who dies very early on when we first meet Savage Opress, who actually kills the guy. And that was the third sibling.
Before today, I did not know he had any relatives, so I'm learning.
These are confirmed as well. Like, there's definitely like a Larry Mall that runs like a used speeder dealership somewhere.
All right, next question for Tyler. The Jedi Temple has how many towers? Is it A, 3, B, 4, C, 5, or D, 6?
5.
Very nice. Very nice. Moving up a tier. Okay, next question is going for Wes. The first line spoken in Star Wars history ever on screen in 1977's A New Hope. Is it A, R2-D2, where are you? Is it B, we have them, Lord Vader? Is it C, did you hear that? They shut down the main reactor. Or is it D, R2-D2, come back this instant?
Oh my gosh. I feel like my memory of all of these movies is so hazy, but 4 is where they open with like the rebel ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pew,
right?
pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, that's the first line, surely.
Or it's pew, pew.
I think it's the like we have them, Lord Vader.
Oh,
of course not.
All right, it was C. Did you hear that? They shut down the main reactor.
Oh man,
I'm sorry, dude. You're getting creamed here.
It's like I wasn't kidding about getting all of them wrong.
All right. Turn 30. Question for Reed here. Which war began in 25 ABY? This is a tier 4 question. Star Wars Legends material. Was it A, the Swarm War? Was it B, Republic Collapse? Was it C, Imperial Civil War? Or D, the Yuuzhan Vong War?
Dude, this is out of my league. This is so out of my league. What were my options?
Is it A, the Swarm War, B, Republic Collapse, C, Imperial Civil War, or D, Yuuzhan Vong War?
Gonna go with B?
That is incorrect. 25
Tell me
ABY.
at least wasn't the
that was
Swarm War.
That was the Yuuzhan Vong War, I think, wasn't that?
Oh, so it was D. Okay. I felt like between of the 4, B and D were my 2 best options. So it was just.
Yeah. After making all these questions, I'm pretty sure it was the Yuuzhan Vong War. Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So next question is for Bryce. Caravan of Courage was what?
No way.
A TV movie.
We have prepared for this, Bryce.
Yes.
We've been training for this.
I feel like Rocky after running up and down those stairs, and I'm ready.
You're ready for this.
Read them out, Josh. Read them
out. All right. Caravan of Courage was what? Was it A, a TV movie, B, an animated series? Was it C, a novel, or D, a comic series?
Wait, what?
A TV movie, an animated series, a novel, or a comic?
I guess it's a TV movie? I thought it was a movie.
Yeah, you're right. It was a TV. Yeah, it's a TV movie. It did have a theatrical
like a movie
release.
that gets released on. I see.
Like the title, Caravan of Courage, right? Yeah. Yeah, you got it. Okay, next question.
Spooked me more than it should have. I was like, whoa.
Come on, that was an easy one, Josh.
Yeah. All right, the next question is for Ben. Name the first RPG game from Star Wars that was released under Fantasy Flight. Was it A, Age of Rebellion, B, Force and Destiny, C, Edge of the Empire, or D, The Force Awakens RPG?
I don't know the answer to this, so I'm going to go with B.
It was Edge of the Empire.
Okay, cool story.
All right, next question is for Calvin.
Please let it be a Caravan of Courage question. I'm ready.
Unfortunately, it's not. But yeah. Okay, so who wiped out all the information about Camino in the temple archives? Was it A, Darth Plagueis, B, Sifo-Dyas, C, Count Dooku, or D, Palpatine?
I'm pretty sure it was Count Dooku.
You got it.
Okay.
You got it. All right.
Calvin, I really hope you get a question that's like, who did Mace promise his sister he'd be?
The mom and the dad.
His dad, his mom, and the dad.
Or his mom and his dad and his mom and dad.
Or his dad and his mom.
I have more Caravan of Courage questions to pop up, and I really hope they come up because this is all randomized. So we'll see.
Oh no! I hope I don't get one. Good lord.
Have you seen those, Reed? Have you seen those movies?
I've heard of the legends.
Well, wait until you listen to our
legends.
Episodes.
Oh yeah, it's the best way to experience those movies is with our commentary tracks that we made. They're gold, they're pure gold.
Oh gosh, awesome! Looking forward to it.
All right, we got a question for Tyler. The big event that kickstarts the era of the High Republic is known as what? Is it A, the Great Terror, B, the Galactic Purge, C, the Great Disaster, or D, the Unlimited Power?
I have no knowledge of anything High Republic, so let's go with B.
It is C, the Great Disaster.
What was B?
B was the Galactic Purge.
Sounds much cooler.
You saying that should be on Story Group, Bryce? Because I'll take that. I'll take that vouch. Yeah.
Star Wars is all about purges.
All right. The next question is for Wes. Wes, Grievous's flagship in Revenge of the Sith. The name of the flagship. What is it? Is it A, Invisible Hand, B, the Decimator, C, the Griever, or D, Malevolence?
You've got to be kidding me. Right?
It was printed on every Lego set, every visual dictionary, every toy.
Is this something I should know just from watching the movies?
I'm just making you feel guilty.
I got this question last time and I got it wrong, so don't feel bad if you get it wrong too.
Oh man, I mean,
you gotta let him phone a friend. Phone a friend, Wes.
Can I phone a friend?
We'll let you phone a friend. We'll let you phone a friend. Pick one of the competitors, and he'll cross out an answer for you.
All right, who's winning? It's Bryce,
or you
right?
should phone Blake.
Phone Blake. Yeah. Phone Blake.
Oh man. No, all right, Bryce. What's up with this question?
So am I just crossing out one? How about maybe you tell me one and I'll tell you if it's right or wrong.
All right. Was one of them like? Sorry, can you repeat the answers?
The Invisible Hand, the Decimator, the Griever, or the Malevolence?
Oh man, surely it's not the Griever. So maybe B.
B was what was it, Josh?
Oh, the Decimator.
B is not the correct answer.
Oh no.
All right, Wes, you've narrowed down two for yourself to choose from. Is it A, the Invisible Hand, or D, Malevolence?
Or is Bryce wrong?
That's the other wrong.
Is Bryce wrong?
Could be wrong.
He could be throwing you under the bus.
He just wants to win. This guy's webcam.
I don't think I pose a threat to anyone.
No, he wants to screw over the player in last place right now.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
That's how he rolls.
Let's go A, the Invisible Hand.
A is correct. Well done.
Goodness.
Yeah. Oh, let's hear it for Wes. All right.
Well done. Well done.
All right, turn 36. Next question is for Reed. Echo Base was invaded how long after its creation? Was it A, less than 6 months, B, less than a year, C, less than a week, or D, less than a month?
Wait, this is another one where you just
it's another one. Yes,
the largest time period.
Unlike the other question, this one is based off of a specific sentence in the Battlefront Twilight Company novel.
Oh man. Sorry, what were the answers again?
Is it less than 6 months, less than a year, less than a week, or less than a month? Wes's
less-
reasoning aside, this is like a piece from a sentence in the book, so it's like a little more
man.
on the head. But
I'm gonna say less than 6 months.
the answer was D, less than a month.
Dang it! I knew it.
That was close though. That was
I went with
close.
the safe one. But I failed. I should have known that.
All right. Next question is for Bryce. The first track on the Phantom Menace soundtrack is called what? Is it Star Wars main title and the arrival at Naboo? Is it B, Duel of Fates, C, 20th Century Fanfare, or D, The Blockade?
Well, it's definitely not. Oh, but it could be the arrival in Naboo. Yeah, it would have to be the main title, right? And Arrival at Naboo. I'm gonna go with that one.
That is correct.
Okay, yeah.
Some of the it's tricky because some of the soundtracks have the 20th Century Fanfare, and then some of them
do
don't.
they?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I know that.
It's like I think it's the more deluxe soundtracks, the expanded ones. That's that's usually the ones that have them. But all right, so we have a question for Ben, tier 4. Jason and Jaina were the children of who? Is it Luke and Mara, Cade and Talon, Han and Leia, or Ben Skywalker and Vistara Kai?
I have no idea, so I'm gonna go with A.
No, that is incorrect. It was they're the children of Han and Leia. All right, where are we with the scores? We got Bryce sitting at 6 correct answers, Ben sitting at 4, Calvin at 3, Tyler at 3, Wes at 1, and Reed at 3. So we'll keep going for another 5-10 minutes here, and then whoever has the most by that point, we'll just call the winner. So turn 39. Next question is for Calvin. Which Star Wars? Oh, lovely. Another tier 2 question. Which Star Wars: The Clone Wars animated film character says, "Ready he is to teach an apprentice. To let go of his pupil, a greater challenge it will be"?
That definitely sounds like Yoda speak.
Is it A, Yoda, B, Windu, C, Kenobi, or D, Palpatine?
Yeah, it's obviously a Yoda.
You got it. All right, moving on up to tier 3. Next question for Tyler. The Ashla, the Bogan, and the, what is it? A, Chosen One, B, Snoke, C, Balance, or D, Bendu?
What? Can you repeat that?
It's a complete the series kind of question. So we got the Ashla and the Bogan. What is the third in the trio? Is it the Chosen One, Snoke, Balance, or Bendu?
Bendu? I'm going with Bendu.
You got it. It's Bendu.
Also, I think Calvin is gone. If he wants to unmute or something like that. I'm not sure where Calvin went. Or I can't hear him.
He's
I'm not
back.
sure.
Calvin, you back?
No, I'm still here.
Oh, he's still back. Okay.
Yeah.
I think he was offline for
okay.
just
I
a
had
sec.
issues
Oh, yeah.
before, yeah.
He was gone for a bit, but he's back.
Yeah. Oh. All right. So the Ashla and the Bogan and the Bendu, that was like that was George's like early draft concept for the light side, the dark side, and the balance kind of thing. And then those were then cycled into new things in the animated shows. They started using the term Ashla for what the Lasat call the Force. The Bendu, they cycled into this character, which was this character that represented the balance of the Force. And then the Bogan, I forget if they've even used that yet, but the concept is kind of there. So, all right, next question is for Wes. Who came to Obi-Wan's aid when Maul and Savage capture him? Was it A, Anakin, B, Ahsoka, C, Quinlan Vos, or D, Ventress?
Oh my goodness.
You got a tier 2 question here.
It's always Anakin, right?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, may as well.
It's D, Ventress. All right, turn 42 goes to Reed. The Darksaber was first made by which Mandalorian? Was it Pre Vizsla, Din Djarin, Jango Fett, or Tor Vizsla?
Oof. Sorry, read him again to me.
The Darksaber was first made by which Mandalorian? Was it A. Pre Vizsla, B. Din Djarin, C. Jango Fett, or D. Tor Vizsla?
Gonna go with A?
Or Tar Vizsla, I guess. That is incorrect. It was Tar Vizsla.
D, right? Yeah.
Yes, it was.
I was like, pre sounds like the Force, so it's got to be that one.
You're not far off though. Pre Vizsla. He did carry it. He did carry it. He was just like the great descendant. Yeah. And speaking of the Darksaber, you will be able to buy a Black Series replica for like $350 in the next like couple months. It's pretty cool looking. All right, so next question is for Bryce. Who controls the universe? Is it A, the Force, B, the Wills, C, the Anchorites, or D, the Maker? I don't even know what the right answer is on this one. I totally forget. This is a tier 5 extreme hard question.
I don't know. Is it the Wills? Is this like an answer from?
You got it. Is the Wills?
Yeah.
Is the Wills?
Wow.
It's the
I just
Wills.
remember I remember the guy from. I don't even remember his name. The monk guy from Rogue One says that, right?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, Chira Inouye. Yeah.
What? Sorry. So what's the prize? Like, what does he win for being like the ultimate?
It's called redemption. He didn't win last time, so
yeah, he's not even here, so it doesn't even matter.
We need like a belt or something like that to pass around, like they do in WWE. Like,
well, we need to do another because between Blake and Bryce, we got this ongoing rivalry now where it's like, you know, I feel like he didn't show up because he didn't want to face the competition. But you know,
is this you trash talking him, trying to get him to fight?
I sabotaged his house. I egged his house before this started so that he couldn't attend
the pre-fight interview.
Yeah,
couldn't show his face.
All I win is a lot of shame about how much time I've spent thinking about these things.
Self-recognition.
Yeah. All right, next question is for Ben. This is a tier 3 question. Operation Cinder from Battlefront 2 was Palpatine's plan to what? Was it A, decimate the New Republic worlds, B, bring an end to the New Jedi Order, C, bring punishment to the Empire for his death, or D, retaliate against the rebellion?
Read the question. Read the answers again.
Was it both or just the answers?
You can read the question again.
Yeah. Okay. Operation Cinder from Battlefront 2. It's also in Shattered Empire, the comic, and various other things. Star Wars Squadrons as well. Was Palpatine's plan to, was it option A, decimate New Republic worlds, B, bring an end to the New Jedi Order, C, bring punishment to the Empire for his death, or D, retaliate against the rebellion?
Well, I'm going to go with D.
It was C, bring punishment to the Empire for his death.
Okay.
Clean slate. All right. Next question is for Calvin. Thrawn's flagship. What's it called? Is it A, the Chimera, B, Executor, C, the Devastator, or D, Iron Hand?
Let's go Chimera.
You got it. It is the Chimera.
What a guess.
You know, the only reason I knew that it would be Chimera was because in Star Wars Squadrons, you can get like a little hologram or like dingle thing you can have in your car.
Yeah, there you go. There's Reed being resourceful.
I know this stuff in like the weirdest, most obscure ways. It's not because I've actually like paid attention.
No, that's actually, I had no idea that was that was an Easter egg in there, but yeah.
Fun fact. Yeah.
All right. So next question is for Tyler. Arcanus was home to what? The Secret Imperial Academy, B, shipyards, C, Imperial Senate, or D, a rebel hideout?
What was? Can you read the answers out again?
Sure. So Arcanus was the home world to what? The Secret Imperial Academy. That's option A. Option B is shipyards. C is Imperial Senate. or D is Rebel Hideout?
I think it's the Secret Imperial Academy. Not
hey, yeah, you got it.
Sweet. Yeah.
Well done.
Nice. Okay. We got a question for Wes, and then we'll check on the scores. So, Wes, Naboo was invaded by, was it A, the Separatist Alliance, B, the Trade Federation, C, the Banking Clan, or D, the Empire?
This has to be Trade Federation, right?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, thank goodness.
Oh, no suspense.
This is Wes's moment.
Yeah,
Josh, you needed to answer, are you sure?
I got to put doubt in his mind every time. Yeah.
It's like breathing.
Oh, you know what? No, sorry. We got one more question before the end of the round. Next question is for Reed. Revenge of the Sith release year. So the episode 3, when was it released? Was it A, 2004, B, 2005, C, 2007, or D, 2002?
Oh, I know it was on Father's Day.
Which Father's Day in the last 20-something odd years was it released?
Sorry,
was it 2004's Father's Day? Was it 2005's Father's Day? 2007's Father's Day? Or 2002's Mother's Day?
2004?
It was 2005.
Reed, why Father's Day? Did you go with your dad?
No. So one year I went to Fan Expo and I bought a poster for my dad for the release of Revenge of the Sith. And this wasn't like before the release of the movie. They just had an old poster and it's got Darth Vader pointing his finger at you and it says, "Who's your daddy?" It's Revenge of the Sith release, like blah blah blah, Father's Day, and I was like, Dad, this is my gift to you. I think he has that hung up in his classroom or something like that at school.
I actually did go with my dad on Father's Day to see the movie, so there you go.
Nice.
Well,
I was impressed. I was like, Reed's accessing his like mind palace. He's like, it was Father's Day. What year? He's like, what was the shirt my dad was wearing? It was a band it was a new band that came out in 2000. It was 2005.
Yeah. That's so elaborate.
Yeah.
All right, we're sitting at a score of Bryce holding 7, Ben holding 4, Calvin, you're at 5, Tyler, you're at 5, Wes, you got 2 plus your bonus point, and Reed, you're sitting at 3. So we got a very.
Oh, hold on. So I'm tied with Reed.
You are, it seems. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got a competition. Who's going to be in dead last? All right, we'll do one more round and then we'll call a game. So turn 49 goes to Bryce. How many episodes was in George's original outline? Was it A, 6, B, 9, C, 12, or D, 5?
9? Let's go with 9. That's just a guess.
It was 12.
12? Oh my god.
It was. All right. Turn 50 goes to Ben. How does Boba Fett die? Was it A, he doesn't, B, Sarlacc pit, C, Luke's lightsaber, or D, Han shooting first?
Well, the correct answer is he doesn't die, but he does get swallowed by a Sarlacc and then gets spat out somehow and found by the Mandalorian in the desert of Tatooine.
So your final answer?
Was the Sarlacc pit.
Your final answer?
Say the answers again.
So the question is, how does Boba Fett die? Is it A, he doesn't? Is it B, Sarlacc pit? C, Luke's lightsaber?
I totally didn't hear A. I just heard all these other ones, and I was like, is this an outdated question? The final answer is he does not die.
Okay, all right, correct. You got it. All right, next question.
I'm sorry.
All right, next question is for Calvin. Dash Rendar's ship is called what? Is it the Outrider, the Side Swiper, the Star Sleazer, or the Ravager?
Well, judging by your laugh, it can't be the Side Swiper. Why do you got to keep asking me ship name questions? What was the first one?
The Outrider.
Okay, that one sounded right. Is it the Outrider?
It is the Outrider. All right. Next question. Next question is for Tyler. What powers the Star Destroyer's lasers manufactured on Exegol? Is it A, Kyber, B, plasma, C, hypermatter, or D, coaxium?
I'm gonna go with Kyber, but I don't know.
You got it. It's Kyber.
Woo!
Wait, what do they use coaxium for? Is that just the fuel for the engines?
Yeah, coaxium's like a fuel source. That was something that came up in Solo quite a bit. It was coaxium, but recently in the Vader comic series, they got into the source of Kyber on Exegol. There's like a huge amount of it there, which is where they source to power all those super lasers, those planet killing ships, which is a little ridiculous if you ask me, but yeah.
You think it's like a rare resource, and the Empire's like, nah, we got enough of this to make 2 Death Stars and then some.
Yeah, it's ridiculous because in the latest comic, like Darth Vader goes there, right?
Yeah,
and it's so technically they're building a Death Star. At the same time, they're building like this fleet of 1,000 Star Destroyers that can destroy planets. Why would you build a Death Star?
Unless we forget the whatchamacallit, Star Killer base. Or wait, no, that draws from the sun. I'm an idiot. Never mind.
But the most powerful suns have hearts of Kyber.
Well done. That's Ben's favorite movie.
It is my favorite movie.
All right, the next question is for Wes. A zombie-like virus was introduced by Geonosians to the clones via what? Was it A, worms, B, gas, C, injections, or D, lasers?
Oh my goodness. I mean, it's definitely not lasers, right?
Final answer?
Yeah, my final answer is it's not lasers.
Correct.
All right. Carry on. Give me your process of elimination here. I want to hear it out loud.
Oh man, it's going to be depressing for you guys to hear how little goes on in my brain. But, I mean, yeah, I honestly just don't think it's gas for whatever reason, which leaves me with like worms and injections.
Yep.
Let's go worms.
You got it. Incredible. It is worms. Incredible. Nice. Now there's some proof that you saw the Clone Wars.
Yeah, finally.
All right, we're on a last question. Turn 54 goes to Reed. Where is the most wretched hive of scum and villainy? Is it in Mos Espa, Mos Eisley, Anchorhead, or Mos Pelgo?
Mos Eisley.
You'll never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
I like that.
Oh man, it's like we were just listening to the movie right there.
May have seen that movie a couple times. Just saying.
All right, fellas, that is. We're gonna cap it there. And Bryce, congratulations! You win with 7 correct answers.
Well done.
Calvin and Tyler tying for second place with 6 correct answers.
Wait, I tied for second place?
Yes, you did. We got Ben sitting in. Ben, you got the bronze trophy with 5 correct answers.
Very nice.
And Reed coming in right behind that with 4. And I'm sorry, Wes, you got 3 coming in the last place, the 6th place. Sorry, man. That was a good
bonus
effort,
point, right?
But bonus point, you got. Oh, actually, yeah, that's a good point. Okay, you bonus point brings you up with tying Reed for last place. So I'm sorry to both of you.
Reed did way better than I did. I got to phone a friend and everything. I definitely deserve the last place.
All right. So he's giving up his bonus point to
we can
embrace
call it
the
a
3.
half a point.
Give me half a point.
Yeah.
Or you could just say they tied for last, but then you gotta like measure the quality of your points. And
yeah. Oh man, and the next question would have gone to Bryce. Would have been Caravan of Courage was released in what year?
And I would not have got that.
All right. Thanks for playing Star Wars Ultimate Trivia, guys. That was super fun, and hopefully a good way to celebrate Star Wars Day. This recording will drop tomorrow. So, if you want to hear the rest of it, I guess you can tune into that. And if any of you guys are interested in sticking around for the rest of the conversation happening with Blake, we're going to be doing that in just a couple minutes. So, yeah, other than that, thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for hosting, Josh.
Good to see you.
It's a full house, man. A busy episode. Everyone. It was awesome to have everybody here. Sorry you missed the trivia, dude.
I just got nervous with all those high competitors there, and I had to dip out.
Well, that's quite the competition you're up against. And, I know Bryce just nailed it on the head there. He did pretty well this time around. So you each hold a victory at this point, being the second Star Wars trivia night.
Yeah, I see he didn't get stuck behind Clone Wars questions this time, eh?
Oh, no, yeah. It's he actually did really well this time with the Clone Wars. Managed to get enough that he knew the answers to just move on and to hit the things that he knew really well in the later tiers with the Legends material and all that. So it's Star Wars Day as of tomorrow. Well, as of the day that everyone's going to be listening to this episode, it will be Star Wars Day. So happy Star Wars Day.
May the 4th be with you.
Yes, may the 4th be with you. And speaking of which, the saying actually originated 42 years ago in England, of all places. Yeah, so the first Star Wars Day was May 4th, 1979. Margaret Thatcher took the job as Prime Minister in the United Kingdom. And the Conservatives placed a congratulatory advertisement in the London Evening News saying, "May the 4th be with you, Maggie. Congratulations." So this year, we celebrate not only the 50th anniversary of Lucasfilm, but we also celebrate the 42nd Star Wars Day.
That's pretty crazy. Then
it's pretty nuts,
just over
right?
time, spread all over the globe. That's crazy to me that Star Wars Day started before the original trilogy was complete.
Yeah, it is nuts, actually. Yeah, when you think about it. I mean,
because
I
it's
guess they
something
only
that
had.
I thought would have come about during the dark times.
Yeah, I would have thought so too. I actually didn't know this until I did some research, and I was like, oh wow, that was a long time ago. Like, not what I was expecting. But yeah, at that point, there would have only been one Star Wars movie.
Yeah,
And
exactly. It already
the
had
holiday
its
special, I guess, maybe.
What's funny is they didn't base the holiday around the holiday special. I think we all know a good reason to why that is.
Oh yeah, totally. It's the same reason that we haven't seen anything Ewok Adventures related for well over 30 years at this point.
That's true. I think it's about time Lucasfilm remade the Star Wars Christmas special.
Oh, I have no doubt about it. Though around Christmas time this year, I'm pretty sure we'll see at least a digital version published to Disney Plus, or even one step up from that, maybe even remastered a little bit.
Was it not in the bundle they just put up with all the old stuff?
No, it wasn't.
They're still hiding it.
They're still buried it. Yeah, it's still underground in its coffin.
That's really funny.
The 20 nails that keeps it shut.
Yeah, they add a new one every year because they're worried that it's going to come back.
Oh, yeah. You can't keep it down, though. People on YouTube, they got it up there for everyone to see. So
did you ever? You have the Ewok movies. Do you have the Christmas special on DVD?
No, and the reason is because they never republished that on DVD.
Again, it's a good reason for it, but
right, yeah.
I know you can find it. You can find copies of it. I might have one somewhere.
At least we're not we're not surfing the dark web for it, kind of thing. you can find it on YouTube. So
dark web for illegal activities and watching the Star Wars Christmas special.
So it's Star Wars Day. Naturally, a lot of stuff going on. What do you normally do for Star Wars Day on a yearly basis? Like, do you have a routine or like a habit?
I usually just watch the movies.
I like anything.
Exciting,
I feel like we gotta do something, because the group of us or whatever, it would be fun at some point to do a Star Wars Day where we actually, trade gifts or something like that. Like treat it like a Christmas.
It'd be pretty funny.
Yeah.
Do like Star Wars gifts.
Yeah. Little Star Wars gifts. Do like a $20 budget and see what we can find.
We could make it almost like a New Year's celebration where we all watch A New Hope together and time it so right at midnight the Death Star blows up.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good way to do it. I've never actually personally never celebrated Star Wars Day in the sense that maybe other people do. I've never put up any decor and never put anything out because I live in this environment anyways, like I live amongst the posters and the collectibles.
Yeah.
It's like I already live in Star Wars Day.
Yeah, it's every day is Star Wars Day.
Yeah, every day is Star Wars Day to a lot of us
fans.
fans. Yeah, totally. I mean, I feel like Star Wars Day on a global basis now it's crazy. Like it's so big, and we'll get into all the reasons why in just a bit. But I mean, for one, if you type in Star Wars right now into Google, you'll be able to see Star Wars style confetti just flying down from the top. And
that's pretty funny. Yeah, they did a special thing.
And it's like you don't see that for too many fandoms at all. I mean, like there's no Lord of the Rings Day where they do that. There's no Marvel Day. It's Star Wars Day. Star Wars Day is like the.
It's actually surprised. You think they would have done that by now, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Maybe there's just no calendar day that sounds like something from Lord of the Rings.
Right, and there's no even things where it is an unofficial holiday to those fans. Like I know there is a Harry Potter Day, and I forget if it's the day that Harry goes back to school or if it's Harry's birthday, or I forget if it's when the first book was released. But it's one of those three. As a Harry Potter fan, I feel like I shouldn't be even calling myself a Harry Potter fan if I don't even know that. But I love the movies to death.
They have one day, Josh. They have one day.
I know, right? I've got the Harry Potter World app on my phone. I've got the books all on my shelf, and I still haven't read them. Like a lot of them are still in the cellophane, and it's because like they're super collector. So they're also first prints from the UK that have been shipped all the way out here and everything like that. But
it's a little nerd flex,
right?
there.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. But I mean, I self clarify, I kind of consider myself a level of a Harry Potter fan. I'm definitely not the biggest one out there, but it's, I like Harry Potter quite a bit, and they've got their own celebratory day, but it's not nearly as well recognized.
And you know what? I will say this. Harry Potter Land at Universal is way better than Star Wars Land at Disney.
I haven't been to Star Wars Land Disney yet, but I would not be surprised if that was the case. Because Harry Potter Land was awesome. Yeah. Like the Wizarding World at Florida, California.
Man, they did such a good job.
So
with that.
good.
I was so impressed. It is
inspired. Like Galaxy's Edge is inspired from Wizarding World. Like Wizarding World came first. So like it's there's something special about that park right there, and it's just like there's something about being in the Harry Potter. It's magical. Like there's nothing magical about being in the Star Wars universe, or at least how I interpret that way. It's cool. It's awesome. I mean, we're all hardcore Star Wars fans. It's fantastic. You get to go to a place that looks like you're in Star Wars, but it's just, there's something about Harry Potter that's just got that extra little spice,
It's easier to become immersed in the Harry Potter universe than the Star Wars universe, I think. Yeah.
It's
part
earthly.
Of that is probably
it's based on Earth.
Because it's more earthly. Yeah. It's more like a hidden society within Earth as opposed to a galaxy far away from different aliens.
Yeah, exactly. And you feel like you're in that hidden society once you're there, and you see people, unlike Star Wars Land where you're not even allowed to dress up because Disneyland, right? Harry Potter Land, they let you buy all the robes and everything. Like you can walk by people on the street.
I never think about that, but it's true,
right? Like you can't, and they even tell you to put your lightsabers away when you buy them. But at Harry Potter Land, they encourage it. You buy a wand and you can go in the park, and they have the interactive areas where you wave your wand, stuff happens, like it's much more immersive.
Trust me, those wands are pretty dangerous too. You could poke an eye out.
Totally. I feel like we talked about Harry Potter too much on the Star Wars podcast already, but it's Star Wars Day, all right. So
it's related. It's related to this.
It